Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey. Hey.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all?
Is everybody good?
Everybody should be good. I'm good. You good?
Is everybody good? I just want to
Shit.
check in because it seems like
Dog.
everybody not good.
I'm good. Are you good?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. As long as we're sane people in here today,
Yes, indeed. Yes,
then
indeed.
we can move forward.
Welcome, everybody, to the Knicks in Six podcast. I am your humble and gracious host, Sire Van Dam,
Mhm.
Van Deezy, Guru if I'm your mans. Don't call me
That's right.
Guru if we not mans. And I am joined once again by maybe the not so humble, maybe the
What's up,
not
y'all?
so gracious, Mr. Sean Harris.
Mhm.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm enjoying a beautiful day with my favorite cup, talking my favorite shit with my favorite people.
Yes,
Just having a good
indeed.
time, y'all. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. Make sure you follow us everywhere at Knicks in Six Pod. That's Knicks
Yes.
in number 6IX Pod. You can follow the network everywhere at Smooth Family ENT. Cha cha
Mm-hmm.
cha. Ba 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 ba. You know?
Bow.
You can follow me everywhere at Frost Mind Guru, and Sean will find you. Let's get into it. Wait, before we get into it,
Oh, okay.
are y'all good? I
You
just
gotta
want to
ask.
check in. This is a wellness check before we start. Are y'all good? Because the discourse this week would suggest, would it not suggest that we not good
Yo, it feels like these people weren't here last year. Because if you're freaking out right now,
today?
today,
Today,
last week, sans 2 games, there's no way you could have survived last season.
not at all.
Last season was such an emotional roller coaster. It had way more dramatic highs, and we lost IQ.
Yes,
We lost players. This
this is nothing. Is it nothing?
this like
It
crying
feels
over a
like
sun
nothing.
shower. Like dog.
It feels like nothing. I won't lie.
All
It
right.
feels like nothing. Let's get into it though, right? Like,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
not waste the people time. All right, let's start it off with our first recap. The Knicks slay the Kings, man.
Slay.
Slay. Slay.
Granted, it's not going to stop nobody from complaining.
It won't. Because as you can tell, right? Like we walked into last Saturday for motivational purposes. I was I
Right?
was I was hot. I won't lie to the people because I am
Oh
nothing if not
yeah.
honest. I was
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
I looked at
Yeah.
the landscape. I
Mm-hmm.
saw old captain, my captain, out
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
minimum 2 weeks. You know, like
Yeah.
that was nasty. That felt
Yeah.
nasty, but it was necessary because I
Yes.
feel like there was some motivation. Did you not feel the
Woo!
motivation?
Dog, what a good team I've been watching this year.
Wow, wow.
I have I have been enjoying the non-Brunson minutes for the first time all
Yes,
season.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes,
Like,
indeed.
give it up. Those
I give it
those
up.
deuce minutes.
Hey,
Yo.
Deuce McBride, 21-7, 3, 2 steals. You got
Yeah.
OG Anunoby. I'm gonna just give everybody their love right now. OG Anunoby
Wait. With a plus 32.
with a plus
Yo,
32. Let me not
Deuce
sell it.
McBride. All right.
It was
All
like
right.
he heard the streets say, "Yo, dog, you gotta step up.
Yo,
Big
is
Body
you him
Brunson
or
is not
not?
here."
Is you him or not? Is you a him?
This is the six Moy I know and love. This is all I'm saying. This is the six Moy I know and love.
This is what I expected all season from him.
Yes,
Honestly, yo, that injury, dog, that injury changed. Yo, you
a
remember we was
lot.
talking big talk in the beginning of the season? 6 man of the year for him for sure. We
Mhm.
got D-Poys on deck. We got MVP candidates on deck. We got first team on deck. We got Coach Cody on deck.
Yep.
Whew,
I ain't
they
gonna
still
lie.
here.
I ain't gonna lie.
They still here. They
I'm
may
not
not
gonna
get the
lie.
awards for it, but that's technicality.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm looking at in totals. I'm looking at what 48 times 3, whatever that is. That is as much non-Brunson minutes that I've seen. I'm not gonna lie.
144.
There we go. There we go. Math
I'm really
genius.
good at math.
Math genius. Love it. 144 non-Brunson minutes. I've
Yes.
enjoyed most of them. I can't lie. I can't lie to y'all. A lot of them were in this game. You're looking at OG, 24, 8 assists, 8 assists, 7 rebounds, 4 steals.
Rebounds. I've only been asking for him to get some rebounds
all year.
How many times am I taking him blown to shit because he's gonna get 4 boards?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Even you got Josh Hart, 18, 6, and 3. Mikal, 15, 8, and 3. Landry Shamet, 13 and 3.
What? Landry got involved?
Oh man. This felt good. This felt good to watch. Man, listen. I will say this. We coming off our Saturday episode. Right. This felt good to watch. Did it not? Like it felt like we might I will say, like it felt like it was like people are listening to the pod, right? Like I feel like there's a select few. I'm not talking about just regular people though. Like I love my regulars. Well, I'm talking about like there's a Knicks staffer got to be out there that's like, yo, dog.
Yeah.
They feed in the streets.
If you want to hear what the people is thinking, the 82 gamers plus the cats that watch 100 games of y'all all year, preseason, postseason. Yes. Those guys, what they see. All right, listen to Knicks and 6.
Because I watched Karl Anthony Towns get absolutely upset and give niggas 26. It was the 26 that I have not seen. and that's the 26 in which we talk about where it's like, Cat had 26. Right. Oh, right. That's right. I prefer to get back to that. I prefer to get back to blinking and like, oh yeah, you actually cooked. You was actually cooking.
Yeah. He shot. I still don't love it because
me neither.
You know why I don't love it, and I'm gonna. It's so simple to me. It's because I'm a Randall fan. When he was a Knick, I'm a Randall fan, and I'm going to be honest. I love when Julius Randle started the first quarter taking 4 threes.
Like a nut.
Like a nut.
Like a nut.
Like, all right, boom. Cat is better. Yes. And he may fit here better, depending on the matchup. Yes. But who ran this team? Who touched that court like this was my team? If it was not Julius Randle. Real. That man acted. Came to the point that even when Brunson was killing it, it was like, all right, Randall's gonna have to step back because Brunson needs to be the top dog. Even though I argued
you had to pull him back.
Spot. Yeah,
you had to pull him back.
I still think Brunson needs to be the second guy. He's the one that needs to be pulled back. When you see Deuce McBride looking the way that he looked this week, especially in this game, it's just like. Yeah. There's a style of play there that can really work with less hero ball. I'm not knocking him. Clutch king right now. The numbers show it. He is him. I hate that him talk. I told you that for the longest. I remember you talking on Facebook. Him. I'm like, that's a little too sassy for him. Bruns him.
He's so him.
Bruns him is a thing.
It's such a thing.
It's a thing.
Oh,
so
man.
I'm not even knocking him.
I hate that you hate it because it's such a thing.
Yeah. It's such a thing. It's such a thing. Brunson is a thing though. So he made me love it. Now he made me like it. He made me love it. Now I started doubling. He's him. I just shared a video today of Angelica Pickle's mom from the Rugrats being hurt. She's a boss, son.
Tough.
She's a boss.
Super tough.
But the point is, he changed that whole perspective for me with how much of a leader he is, especially in the clutch. But this team showed you last year what we can be when we work as like a legit unit, like a real team, when we rely on everybody. These assist numbers in this game are insane. Bridges 8 assists, OG 8 assists, McBride 7 assists. That's insane. That's beautiful work. Josh Hart with 3 assists is low. He would have killed my ticket. I took a parlay break for the week. I was getting too invested in this. But
smart.
I really was. Yeah, that 3 assists not being at least 4 would have killed my what you call it. Every ticket.
You need at least 4.
You gotta have at least 4. I gotta wake up and see 4 on there or Sadup. Yeah, right now though, we are playing inspired basketball. Like against the Kings, no Ayton. DeRozan wasn't really on it. I remember me and you be sexing in the game. He was like, yo, they locking up your boy DeRozan. I responded, Levine ain't doing no better.
He wasn't. He really wasn't.
Better. Malik Monk ain't doing no better. It was nasty for them.
They got cooked. They thoroughly got cooked.
I was worried about McDermott.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried about a random 18-point Doug McDermott just show out. And we
highlight of this game specifically was OG dunking and talking shit on the rim. Like, yeah. I just want to bring back up. I've been saying this for about 2 weeks now. I feel like it hasn't caught wind, but there's a guy called Untucked OG, man. OG. No, I give Untucked Kyrie his credit. OG Untucked. That's what I call it. OG Untucked. When the jersey is untucked, he's a different nigga. I'm telling y'all. Every time I see it,
so tight. He keeps everything so.
Once the jersey is untucked,
for his shit to be untucked, that's like Mr. Rogers sagging his pants.
Yo,
that's like yo,
dog, what is going on, right? Like, that's how I feel every time I see it. I'm like, yo, dog, am I seeing this correctly? Am I seeing OG Anunoby untuck his jaw?
Yeah.
And just start pulling threes. Every time their jersey come untucked and he takes some shit that go in, I think of the John Wall, Brad Bill being like, yo, I ain't never seen you act like this before.
Right.
Who you? I didn't even know you had that. And I'm here to let y'all know I'm thoroughly enjoying OG Untucked. That brother is good. He's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very, very good.
Our wings had a week.
Oh, yes, they did.
And since it's more important that we don't spend time on these games, we blew them out by almost 30 points.
Yes, we did.
I mean, you want to know how easy Kolek had 5 minutes in the game.
He did.
That lets you know.
Thibs
game
put him in.
Yeah.
Thibs put him in.
Yeah, he did nothing with it. That's fine. We need more Kolek out there. Get ready, Kolek. Your time is coming. Also, Mitch Robb plus 26.
Come on, man.
The plus minus.
Come on,
plus 26. Miss your boards, but 5 rebounds is up for you right now because your minutes has been slowly increasing. 16 minutes in this game.
This is a deliberate ploy. Let's be clear. I want to be very, very clear.
We're keeping them right.
We're
showing all the signs in limited
the vision.
Minutes.
Also, we're going to talk about this in the next game too.
Yeah.
The Mitch Cat lineup. It's like this right now.
Yeah.
I see it. I'm getting glimpses.
Just peek.
Tibbs, you slide dog. That's all I'm going to say. Tibbs, you slide dog. You slide dog.
He's been he's been coaching this way. It
was like 2 minutes, 4 minutes. Like, y'all not seeing them. Oh man. All right, y'all getting me tight. All right, let's move on.
He's been doing that deliberate shit since game 1 when OG was not guarding Tatum. I'm like, dog, you are coaching with an agenda.
Nasty.
I wish I knew what it was.
Nasty.
There's a reason for this.
It's nasty. All right, let's move on to the next game. This is the important game of the week. All right, so the Knicks cooked the Trailblazers. Man, listen. 114, 113 in overtime.
That game was That
Hey,
game was like over 40, over
stress,
41 lead changes in the games. Record for
stress,
the season.
stress. I'm just here to let you know. It was
Unnecessary.
It was very stressful. As
No
stressful
it
as it could be, honestly, it was.
It
I
was.
can't lie to you.
It
As
was.
stressful as it could be, it was. So we had obviously
It was
Mikal Bridges.
stressful. It was late.
Yes.
It wouldn't
10 o'clock.
end.
10 o'clock.
Yo, game was
On a Wednesday.
miserable.
On a Wednesday.
Oh,
You
I
got
know
work in the
Josh was
morning.
pissed.
They
I was
gave
like,
you
I just put up 41, 30, 38 minutes.
see
I'm putting up numbers again.
see the Kings game was interesting because it started at 10:30, right? But it was over by like 12:30.
About
You was good.
11:15.
I
Yeah, it
felt
was
very
good.
comfortable going to sleep. Post like third quarter, like, oh, we're good. All right, cool. This game, I stayed up because I was like, obviously, to not bury the lead, the day was eventful, right? Like, whether you wanted it to be or not, it was eventful.
Right.
So I deem this day as the most Knicks day we've had all year. Legit. Like, if you encapsulate everything it means to deal with Knicks shit
I get what you mean.
as a
this.
fan,
Look,
as a
cook.
fan, somebody that there's somebody that even thinks even a little bit rationally and irrationally.
Right.
It was like completely Knicks, completely
Right.
peak Knicks, even as the young ones would call it.
Oh, yeah.
Peak Knicks.
Yeah.
So
This was peak Knicks
114
shit.
to 113, right? You got
Ooh.
Mikal Bridges, obviously game winner, 33 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. OG,
Beautiful.
like we said, it was a week for Wingstop, man. 23, 7, and 3. Leading the charge, man. Josh Hart, 11, and 9. And if y'all want to know why I scrunched my hands like this, when I said Josh Hart's very good stat line, I had the ticket. Josh Hart, 12 points.
Yo,
last leg. Mind you, I got 5 extra minutes to get this point. I got 5 extra. Yo, I thought it was over already, right? During the regulation. But of course we sold. So I got 5 extra minutes to get this, and he sold me. Man, listen.
Dog. Usually on all of my tickets, I have 2 threes, 2 threes, 2 threes, 2. Mikal Bridges always set for 2 threes. I didn't put a ticket in this game.
2 threes.
I'm watching the game. I'm like,
2
yo,
threes.
everybody would have hit. Yo, damn. Some tickets I take Mikal off because I don't know how it's gonna go. Just because I'm trying to get the car note paid off without my assistance. Like little shit. And the whole game going, he only has 1.
Yep.
I'm like, all right, well, I saved money today. I knew not to put in the ticket. The buzzer beater.
For the second 3?
Buzzer yo.
For the second 3?
If I put that money in, I would have been doing this via Skype in Cancun. I would have been on a boat somewhere.
Nice. On a yacht with a beverage.
Tanning.
Oh man, that is crazy. All right, so obviously what stood out to me this game was Josh Hart almost selling the game thoroughly. Like thoroughly almost selling the game, but not knowing the rules of basketball. But also the refs also give it
They decided to enforce the rules of basketball.
Yeah,
today.
like what is going on? That was 1. 2, Scoot Henderson, while being very good at basketball now, to give him credit, getting an SGA whistle was ridiculous. Like I can't even level with that line of thinking that I was looking at down the stretch. Like that was getting me tight. I was like, what am I looking at here? He comes off the bench. Why does he have 30? Why does he have 30?
I loved watching him play yesterday. I mean, was it yesterday? 2 days ago. I love that Scoot game. I really did. I was like, ooh, it's gotten real quiet for you over there, Scoot. It's gotten real quiet over there. And that is someone to keep an eye on. I know where he went in the draft. I get it. And it's amazing how you could make so much noise before walking into the league.
Yep.
And then it gets so quiet for you once you
in Portland. Listen, Portland game started at 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Portland at 10 o'clock. Everybody already prayed for the night. Everybody in bed.
Damian Lillard had to hit 90 game winners from 50 feet out to get any type of love in Portland on the national scale.
Wait, clap it up for the fans. Knicks in Oregon, Knicks in Portland represented. The fans was going wild in Portland. Did you not hear them and see that? Yo, I got goosebumps.
Knicks West.
Right there.
Deuce chants everywhere is crazy. I think that we are underselling legitimately, like as a fan base, how Deuce chants everywhere is crazy. And it's audible Deuce chants everywhere is insane.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Yo, oh man, we are a global phenomenon. I love that shit. I'm like, everywhere. In Portland, Oregon was ridiculous. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I didn't even think it was that deep.
I didn't know we was Knicks anything over there.
Yeah.
I know we Knicks something everywhere. We got our Knicks South, Knicks
East,
Northwest,
Knicks Northwest,
Knicks Canada. Yeah. We got all
Knicks
types of Knicks everywhere. South Beach Knicks. We everywhere. But dog, Oregon? That's love.
Now Oregon is crazy. What is niggas doing in Oregon? What are New Yorkers doing in Oregon?
What are New Yorkers doing in Oregon?
Yo, respect to y'all. Respect to y'all. Because that's one thing I always say. Every time I go around, like I watch the away games, I'm be like, yo, what are New Yorkers doing in Utah? What are New Yorkers doing in Oregon? What are y'all doing out there, gang? Like, I get it. You know, like Cali, I could get. Phoenix, I could get because that's like Cali without the
Texas, Miami.
Yeah, I get those, right?
Some Chicago, like.
But like New Yorkers in Memphis, what are y'all doing out there? New York,
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City,
that's not a real city.
Milwaukee, what are y'all doing in Wisconsin?
Yeah, but we repping.
But we love
Wisconsin is wild. They're getting the cheese straight for the pizza, dog. That's a cheese plug. That's a cheese plug
from the source. I love it.
All right.
So we can wrap this game up. Like we know.
Wait. Before we wrap it up real quick, I felt robbed of my parlay, but if I hit that shit, son, I was gonna be out, dog. That was gonna be crazy.
Tough.
The ref wild out. Josh Hart wild out. That game was nonstop. Wild, for the 82 gamers out there, for everybody that watched every game of the season,
unserious.
This game,
unserious, disgusting. Even I ain't even gonna lie to you, it was nasty.
Coming in with the reports earlier, the talks of what we're going to get into next, and then Thibs' response after the game, and dog, son, what you said it right. That was a full day of Knicks.
Peak Knicks. Peak Knicks.
So much so that the games that we're talking about, even in pre-production meeting,
2-0 week.
2-0 week. The two games we run, we take whatever. It's not even about that right now. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this shit. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this week talk.
All right. So it's time. Yet again, y'all know what time it is, man. Mikal and Thibs comment spark debate, so you know what that means. It's time for another edition of the Minutes Police. Da, 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 da.
Just the worst fans in New York history.
As you know, here at Knicks and Six, we despise the Minutes Police. It's been very clear that we are just anti-Minutes Police.
Hey, dog, maybe more than the real police.
Yes, honestly,
like
it gives.
And that's based off hip hop culture. Don't you can't hate me for that, son. I'm just broad strokes. Shout out to the people that rock with us, whatever. But
all right, so let's talk about the news of the week. All right, so like we said, Wednesday in Portland, a report came out from the New York Post from Stephen Bondi that I won't lie, I thought was I'm gonna just preface this by saying I felt was a nothing sandwich. I felt like I read the whole quote and I was like, this is really nothing. I don't even think when it was being perceived as being said and when it was actually said, allegedly, was two totally different things. And I spent most of my day trying to figure out how the fuck did we get this from this? Like, yo, I'm gonna try to pull it up, but
I'm on it right now, dog. I mean,
all right, so give it to the people. Give it to the people.
You can keep going because they absolutely blew minds. Now I need a second to pull. All right, because we need the exact. Oh, I almost clicked on his actual link. First of all, if you're listening and you're not from New York,
Yes.
let me let you know that this is Bondi of the Post, which isn't the same thing as Berman of the Post, but he wants to be Berman of the Post. And therefore, and if you're not a New Yorker, you may not understand that Mark Berman used to be the lead Knicks source, Knicks writer over there at the New York Post. Why do I keep saying all this stuff? The New York Post is the closest thing you can get to a tabloid and still get it delivered to your house as a newspaper. So this is like Love and Hip Hop news, like at your front door every day.
Yo, are you calling this the National Enquirer of New York media?
It's like right above that. It's like right above that. And so anything I get from the Post, I know that there's an agenda with it. Always. Mm-hmm. Always. And yo, bro, maybe you could find this faster right now because wait, sometimes it's not fun on the body. Yo, first of all, you're not going to get me to believe Mikal Bridges went up to Bondi of the Post and told him this shit. Sometimes it's not fun on the body, Bridges said, per Stephen Bondi of the New York Post. You'll want that as a coach, but also talk to him a little bit, knowing that we've got a good enough team where our bench guys can come in and we don't need to play 48 minutes, 47. We got a lot of good guys on this team that can take away minutes, which helps the defense, helps the offense, helps tired bodies being out there and giving up all of these points. It just helps keeps fresh bodies out there. Okay. What this turned into was Mikal Bridges complains to Tom Thibodeau, Thibodeau about too much minutes on the body. Because he's playing. Dog. I'm a Thibs guy. I'm a Thibs guy more than I maybe anybody else's guy. I am a Thibs guy. I love Thibs. Thibs is the guy I want to win a chip with.
You do.
Dolan is the guy I want to win a chip with.
It means more
Clyde
to you.
Frazier is the guy I want there to be there for the chip. And honestly, the makeup of the team can go left and right afterwards. But these three people are like, I want them there for it because they're so New York. Mikal Bridges is having he's been having a tough month. He's been having a tough month and maybe a month and a half. I've been on his ass weekly about, yo, bro. You got me missing DeRozan. And even though DeRozan ain't doing nothing the other night, it's because it wasn't a Knicks audition, so he had to give his all, and he was sad and he didn't care, and I saw it all over his face. DeRozan, you get a pass. That's not the point here. It's just that Mikal Bridges has been mid in good and long stretches this season. He's also had high highs, but his lows aren't really low. They just mid. That defense is always there and it saves him. But not enough has not been enough production out of Bridges for him to be complaining about the minutes on his body. He hasn't been injured. There hasn't been anything really close to injury. There's been like one or two bumps or bruises along the way. But Bridges, there's literally been nothing there to show fatigue, overwork, a heavy reliance on him. Like, no. It has been nonstop since this report dropped. To the point that Tom Thibodeau came out and said, dog, after a buzzer beater win, after an overtime game, after the most lead changes we had all year, I mean, literally, back and forth game, no Ayton, no Brunson, we going at it. Bridges having his best game as a Knick because he had a walk-off home run. And what we talk about in the back is, hey, Bridges says you playing him too much. I'm sure he ain't say that tonight. I'm sure he needed to be there for every second he was there. He was clutch. He was looking like him. He was looking like what we were sold when he was on the Nets. Why everybody was talking about, yeah, we need him. We need to get the Villanova connection here. We need to make this work. That's what we was getting from him. And in the midst of all of this great and glory and this long New York's day where the New York Post decided to open their mouth and just throw some random shit out there. And I want to see this interview. I feel like we've reached a point in time to where we should be seeing these quotes live. I need to see Bridges saying this to give this any weight. Why? Because Thibs said they ain't never had this conversation. Thibs said this conversation has never happened. Some people quick to jump, oh, Thibs is lying. Who do you think has lied more? Or who do you think has exaggerated more? Thibs or the New York Post?
Like, let's be fucking for real. I've been waiting for that point since you got here. I've been waiting for that point since you been cooking.
I gotta build it
You've been
up
cooking
all the way through. Bro, Mikal Bridges hasn't been overworked. He hasn't been heavily relied on. He hasn't been killing it all year. If anything, because of the slumps he had, he should be wanting to be out there to do it up. He's finally doing it up on the day that you try to drag him. He didn't get less minutes this game. If Bridges argued with Thibs about minutes prior to this game, I doubt he would have been so heavily relied on in this game. He was the man in this game.
He was.
He was our go-to offense. And the offense that was seemingly moving about, having some trouble trying to get it together, but still, the ball was moving. People's been saying, these same people that have been complaining about Bridges and Thibs and minutes and all of this shit, it's the same people out there saying that the ball moves better with Brunson and the team looks better. I mean, the ball moves better without Brunson. The team looks better without Brunson. Dog, I came on here and said how good the team looks and how I'm loving these non-Brunson minutes. I'm not trading Brunson. I'm sure I said right afterwards that Brun's him is Brun's him.
I think the question will always be, yes, the non-Brunson minutes look good or look better. but the Brunson minutes always look the best.
It's a star. That's star shit. That's star shit.
Yeah.
Dog.
Nah, you cooking.
It's because there wasn't enough games played this week. It was a 2-game, and you know what? I need to go back and look at the last time we had, because we did a pod, and it was like no games or one game.
We had two games. We had 2 games we had Tuesday to Saturday. I remember.
And, yeah. And there was a stretch of bullshit Knicks news in between that time.
Every time. It's like
every time.
It's like if there's not enough Knicks games in between,
there we go.
We have to conjure up some shit. All right, this is my.
I may have said a lot to get to that point.
Yes, you cooked.
To sum it all up, there's not enough Knicks games this week for any news for the reporters, so they pull some shit out their ass.
Yep.
And unless you show me a video of Mikal Bridges, who doesn't even seem like he rolls this way, the man has never taken a game off. What makes me think that he got a problem with playing?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Man,
all right,
that's so nasty.
All right.
Go ahead, bro. Let me enjoy my I'm right cup, and you go.
All right, this is what I'm gonna say, right? Like, obviously, right? A couple things. One, believing the New York Post is crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's just, but that in itself is a decision that you make when you decide that you want to believe everything. Like interpreting
Yeah,
things is what they do. That's
yeah,
one. Two, like you said, I don't even believe Mikal is that type of guy. And from what I even from these comments, like all I hear is like, all right, cool. Like yes, we're playing a lot of minutes. I'm like immediately hearing like, yo, bro, we got to get our bench involved because at the end of the day, like we got to continue to be fresh for the playoffs. Like that's probably the worst case scenario of these comments is trying to make sure that they're fresh from the comment playoffs. I took this as a nothing burger off the simple strength that, bro, this is nothing. This is nothing. At its very core, if there was anybody on the team that could even be like, all right, cool, maybe I'm playing a little bit too many minutes, it's probably the motherfucker that ain't never missed a game since fucking AAU, bro. So like at each counterpoint, I see a way that you could have looked at this as a fan and been like, "Oh, this is probably nothing." Like this is probably nothing.
There was mad room for you to look at it and say that there was probably nothing, bro.
Yeah, like you could have been like, "Wait, I'm looking at this." Like you could have looked at it three ways. I just named it for y'all. You could have looked at it like, "This is the New York Post. Should I absolutely believe anything the New York Post says?"
Never.
You could have looked at it like, oh, maybe Mikal is just advocating for the bench to get ready because he knows that he's gonna need more deuce minutes in the playoffs. He knows he's gonna need more fucking Landry Shamet minutes, unfortunately, or campaign minutes in the playoffs. That's just what it is. That's still a nothing subject. I take nothing from that. Or at the very least, yo, dog, if I need 3 less minutes, dog, I'm Mikal Bridges. I play the most minutes every year.
Yeah. From
like
anybody in the league, period.
These are all nothing. These are all nothing. These are all things that you look at with normal teams and teams that have like championship aspirations. And this goes back to my overall point that I've been stressing to y'all all year, that we as a fan base are not handling expectations well. We are not.
Terrible.
It is absolutely actually super silly that every single time we get into these conversations and I'm looking at people like, oh, Mikal Bridges looks bad, or oh, Mikal Bridges is challenging Thibs, or oh, Thibs is bad. There's a bad look for Thibs that one of his star players is saying this. No, this is nothing. This is March 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. Bro, we're getting ready for the playoffs. We got 17 games left. Nobody gives a shit about this, bro.
Thibs said, remember, because this can't be thrown away. Thibs said, Brunson is averaging his averages in minutes. He's like 20th in the league.
Yeah.
Cat is below that at like 21.
Intentional.
Like, why are there minutes police even in New York?
Bro,
why aren't they elsewhere? Why aren't they policing the rest of the league? If Brunson is even in top 20 in minutes, why aren't they policing the rest of the league?
Let me tell you my conspiracy theory. And this is why I think that the New York Post is a little nasty. I'm going to tell you why I think. I think that these comments might actually be correct, but I think he got these comments like in November. Yo, I'm so dead ass. Like, that's some real hater shit. Like, I'm not even going like it's not necessarily inaccurate. But when you got them shits, my boy, like those are the questions that I gotta ask. Because
and what was the question you asked,
bro? Because like, think about it. I know why Thibs got tight. I'm gonna tell you why Thibs got tight, right? I know why Thibs got tight, and that's why they had to have a conversation before the game. Because Thibs got tight because he's like, yo, dog, this is a part of the plan. I've been skimming minutes off the wrist all February, my guy. We've noticed it. We've noticed the 9 to 10 man rotation and shit like that. This is the shit that's getting me tight. So like, when you got those comments, bro, did you get those comments yesterday? Did Mikal tell you that? Like, come on, bro. That shit feels a little sus. It feels a little sus.
And that
it feels a little sus. It feels a little sus.
That felt. You watch them in the in almost. You watch the basketball players in almost every interview.
Yeah.
And you see that when the reporter asks them a question, they have key words that they put in that question,
Yep.
and the player responds with those key words in the answer.
Hey, that's SEO.
You feel me?
That's SEO. Optimization. Search
Talk to-
engine optimization.
All right.
Listen.
Now, that answer sounds like that question was riddled with trigger words.
Come on, bro. Like, come on.
That shit sound like it's such a leading
Come on, bro.
nest.
Like, what you really pull from that, bro? Like, oh, come on. This get me tight. I get tight. I've been getting tight about this all week, legit. I've been like,
I've
yo,
been mad
this
about this shit all week.
This is annoying. This is annoying to me. This is annoying
all
because this is a nothing sandwich in the middle of March. Like, this is not going to mean anything. This is not
It
going to
brings
mean.
my social media profile up. I'll give you that much because
Thank you for
I'll
that.
go on there, type away, hey, yo, y'all are stupid. Y'all are stupid. They're not firing Thibs. Thibs, just let me say this here one time. Since we have a platform. Thibs is not getting fired.
He's
not this year.
Not next year.
Not this. Not next year.
Listen,
He
I'm letting
has
you know him
All right, thank you.
until, and I'm letting you know this. This is what I believe in my heart of hearts, right? This is what I believe in my heart of hearts.
Go.
Thibs is never getting fired.
He's our pop.
Until Jalen Brunson decides he
He's
don't
leaving
fuck
New
with Thibs no more.
Right.
And that's never happening.
Right.
Because
Right.
Tom Thibodeau
It's
made
family.
this nigga a star.
Family. Family
That's
before
familiar.
this.
It's never happening.
It's
never
never
happening. He took $120 million pay cut to keep the nigga he wanted. Y'all think this nigga not going nowhere? I gave up on that. I gave up on that last season. I was like, oh yeah, this is over. This is over. I'm stuck with this nigga for at least 4 years. At least for the length of Jalen Brunson's tenure with the New York Knicks, I thoroughly expect Tom Thibodeau, health withstanding, to be his coach. If Tom Thibodeau can't coach no more, that is over. But until then,
shit, we might get Rick Brunson coaching.
Legit, that might be the heir apparent. Legitimately,
and I am not joking about that. Like the family connection from Leon Rose.
He
down
runs
to
this
God's
shit
son,
like the mafia. Y'all think I be joking about that shit?
And his
I have watched.
Come on,
I have watched The Sopranos. I
I love The Sopranos. You shouldn't even talk to me if you don't watch The Sopranos.
Leon Rose runs this shit like the mafia, bro. Everything is to a T. To a T. Everybody knows their role. It is meant. The system is meant to be structured in a way that we hit goal points at certain times. Like, this is nothing to me. Like, this is nothing to me at all. Even to the point where they were like, yeah, Mikal and Thibs had a productive conversation before the game. I was like, yeah, because that's how some mafia shit go down. Nigga looked at him. He was like, yo, dog, listen, what's going on? You know, like, we good. And then he went out and game blouse niggas for the love. You feel me? And that's how it goes. And it couldn't have been a more peak Knicks day from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. the next morning.
Had it all. And it continued on because, you know, the New York media, the media stars.
Yes, of course.
The New York talking heads, you know.
They did their thing.
They're going to try to give it life from 9 a.m. in the morning until they do their radio show at like 4 p.m. or whatever it may be. They're going to try to give this life. There's nothing to it.
Yeah, it's all good though, because it's still only March. April is when the games count. That's when 16 and the 16 game win streak we need.
No, we are third in the East.
Third in the East still. And have been comfortably third. For some time.
5 games above the Bucks. Before you tell me 5 games above the Pacers. Before you tell me 5 games don't mean nothing, fine. We're 5 games behind the Celtics.
Sure
are
are.
we second then? All right, so
that's solid math. That's solid math.
That's what I do, dog.
All right. Speaking of, I like the fact that you said that we're third in the East. Let's get into it, y'all. It is time for the 3-quarter season special.
almost there, y'all. We are almost there.
Ah,
Season too
as
damn
we have
long.
said on multiple
Rent too damn high.
occasions, we've done a quarter season special. We've done half season special. We're gonna do a 3/4 season special. It's been time, man. Listen, we've learned a lot.
Right.
It's been 65 games. We got 17 games left.
Yes.
Home stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Certain things are falling into place. As we said, I think this is a pristine opportunity. I'll start that off by saying, like, with these non-Brunson minutes, to get the non-Brunson niggas in shape for the playoffs. So I walk into the 3/4 season special very cautiously optimistic because I feel like certain things have been set in stone for me, right? I think Jalen Brunson is him. I have told y'all this on multiple occasions. He has shown me that he is even more him than I had anticipated by now being clutch him to the point where I don't necessarily feel I'm losing any game that he has the ball in his hand at the end of the game. We were 5-0 in overtime before he went down in overtime and got our first loss, and then proceeded to be 6-1 in overtime at the end of this week. So I am comfortable saying, like, close games, I feel very, very comfortable. So I feel cautiously optimistic. I will give myself the opportunity to brace a level of irrational confidence if we find a way to win the 3 games necessary that I want to win in these last 17 games. And that's how I feel. Because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. And then I'm going to let you cook. Here's the thing. We may be 0-7, 0-8. I don't really care about the record. This is what I've thought about.
That wasn't even the team.
Bro, the playoffs are about, like, runs and how you go into them, right? Like, I feel very comfortable discounting an 0-7 record if we go into the playoffs with a non-Brunson contingent looking good with a well-rested Jalen Brunson. I feel very confident. I feel like I would feel very confident going into the playoffs. What say you?
Bro, 17 games left, right?
17 games.
Thibs is our coach.
He is.
He is a madman.
He is.
So with that being said, with the games we have left to play, we are still playing for second. Okay.
Oh, let's be clear. We are. I think we are at. See, this is why you really can't talk a lot of shit with Knicks fans, because I think this shit is about perspective, right? You could be the minutes police. I see this as a rare opportunity for Thibs to play to his strengths, right? Because even Josh Hart said this shit jokingly, right? They was like, yo, y'all been clamming up. y'all opponent shooting another 40% in the past 2 games. What happened? Yo, Jalen Brunson's not out there.
Yeah. I love this guy.
So are we looking, we are now giving Tom Thibodeau here the opportunity for the next 2 weeks to be peak Thibs, right? And what does peak Thibs look like? We actually have never seen it. Like, let's be clear. We actually have probably never seen it, because as long as we've been here, either Jalen Brunson or Julius Randle have been on our basketball team. And that counts as something. Now, this is why I love these 2 wins. And because the bullshit that has surrounded the 2 wins have not really allowed us to talk about it. But now we are looking at the opportunity here for a peak Thibs. He has Deuce McBride, defensive point guard at the head of the snake. Mikal, who locks up your best guard. OG, who locks up your best wing. You can either put Karl Anthony Towns out there to be your offensive scorer and put Mitch out there to be your defensive anchor, or you can put Precious out there to be your defensive anchor and Karl Anthony Towns to be like it. You're putting.
Or you put Josh
Hart
out
there.
there.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, bro.
No. Peak Thibs. Peak
Thibs. Peak Thibs. And I'm into it. Like I'm into seeing that. Like, I think that is not being talked about enough, because even once again, even Mikal said it and Josh Hart said it in the post game. Like, the goal is that for JB Cat to come back to a better team to when he left it, right? And that, I feel like we were not going to get the opportunity to do because Jalen Brunson is him. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? He is a natural carrier of niggas. Natural. Like, at a point, you said this, right? You said, like, at some point we are trying to avoid the him-offs because we know he can get into the him-offs, right? And that in itself, like, if we're being transparent, like, we won both our first round series with him being him, right? And at the end of the day, like, last year was more so injury, but like, and we lost him at the second half of game 7. But no one else was able to, like, step up. We looked at this. We look at OG Anunoby's 7-game stretch that no one is really talking about, which is insane to me. He's averaging like 24 games. OG Leonard. We're looking at a Mikal Bridges where and I said this on Twitter, in that fourth quarter, I don't care what no one said. Every single time he touched the ball, he made a great decision. Every single time.
Yeah.
We was like,
yo, like a franchise player.
I was like, yo, dog. Every single time, come off the screen, Deuce hand on the ball, pull midi, chips. Come off the screen, pull out the ball, 2 dribbles. Oh, dime. Come on. Like, that's the type of shit that, yo, does he need reps? These are the questions that I'm asking myself when I'm watching these next 17 games. I'm like, yo, maybe we need to chill out, get my boy ankle right. You feel me?
Get your ankle right.
Because
it's your hamstrings.
Doggy. Because as we said earlier, the Brunson minutes are definitely better than the non-Brunson minutes. But we need to get
the non-Brunson minutes up.
I need it like right here. You get what I'm saying? It's like right here. Like, I need it right here.
I want the debate to be, are we better with Brunson than without him?
Yes.
That's my measuring stick. And with the team that we have out there right now, it's possible.
And to be completely transparent with that is like, those are the healthy debates you want to have, right? Yep. Those are the debates that they're having in Boston. Those are the debates that they're having when Shea sits out. Those are the debates they're having, like when Joker sits out. People don't think that the Nuggets are serious, right? Like, because every time the non-Joker minutes happen, they get blitzed. Yeah. Every time Shea sit down, they are stacking up. Chip, they cooked us the same way. They fucking Aaron Wiggins pulling with Shea on the bench. So we need to get that. Like, we know. I'm saying that to say, like, with our 3-quarter season, like, bro, we know Jalen Brunson is a given. He is a given, bro. He is a given.
So Jalen Brunson came here, and it was like, Brunson was dope. Summer came, what can Brunson do to get better? Yep. Season came, he got better. This summer come, what can Brunson do to get better? It's like, if you're looking at Brunson, it's just like, Cat, make the team work.
Yes.
Brunson became back, and is even better this season than last season. He is more clutch.
Yes.
Which has been our Achilles heel as a franchise.
Yeah.
He has found a way to continue to get better. So none of this is about Brunson. Yeah. So we're not even worried about Brunson.
We're not. That's my overall point, is that Brunson is fine.
Mitch back now, who's a plus-minus god now. His plus-minus numbers is stupid.
I just think we have so many things that we could be focusing on in terms of, like, what we could be doing to get better as a team over these last 17 games. Like, that's just what I'm saying. Like, as opposed to, like, you get what I'm saying? As opposed to, like, worried about yo, this, that, and the third. Like, we need Mitch right. We need Cat to get his Cat to start pulling in the fucking first
We need
quarter.
Mitch right.
We
We need Cat right.
Yeah.
We need Deuce healthy again.
Yes.
We need Shamma to find his shot. We need Campaign to continue being Campaign.
Yes.
You're the only one allowed to go nut.
Yes.
Go nut.
The only one.
Kolick ready. The only one. Josh Hart
one.
can't go nut. Josh Hart, you go be the utility guy that you are.
Yes.
Everybody has their assignments. Everybody has their roles. Have you noticed that in the last 2 games, Josh Hart's shot has gotten quicker?
Yeah.
That's less pump faking.
That is the PJ Tucker experience. PJ Tucker Knicks. 2-0, by the way.
If we needed a vet to get that point across, then so be it.
We are 58 minutes and 8 seconds into the podcast with my first PJ Tucker nonsense. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Shout out to PJ Tucker.
I saw you put that up there earlier.
I see the influence already. He looked. I would not be surprised if PJ Tucker took Josh Hart first day. Was like, yo, Josh, you are fucking around. Pull, nigga.
You scared? You scared?
I love it. I
didn't know you were scared. Yeah. I got that shit out of him, son. But that's the thing. Everybody has their checklist of what they need to work on.
Yeah.
And I've seen it for the most part, everybody focusing on fixing their flaws.
Yes.
OG has gotten more aggressive offensively. Mitch has touched the court. Mikal, Mikal is killing it in his role, but as we saw for the last game, is living up to the role that he was supposed to be.
Yeah, like, this is how he's supposed to be cooking.
Big guy. You're supposed to. It's not like you're a role player. You're a franchise. We need you.
Sure.
We need
shoot
you.
The fucking ball.
Yo,
dog.
Four of the guys on our starting lineup needs to look at them as franchise players. And they need to play like they are the franchise player.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I need at minimum 15 shots a game. At minimum. I need
15 shots from everybody a game.
Every single person.
Except Josh, he could get 10. Like that's really and Bruce gotta take the shot. Bruce gotta take the shots. You don't take
the
Josh.
Shot, bro. Take the shot. That's the only thing that be killing me with us. Like that's my only gripe I have at the 3/4 part. I feel like we be turning down shots all the time. All the time.
Gripes.
So talk about your gripes.
I'm a New Yorker. I got gripes. I'm a lifelong
talk about your
fan.
gripes.
I can gripe with the best of them. Leon Rose, where's my center?
Yeah.
Leon Rose, where is my buyout market center? Don't just give me PJ Tucker and think I'm gonna be quiet about it.
No, where's my buyout center? You're right.
My buyout center?
You're right.
Like,
you're correct.
I'm not
comfortable. I'm not even comfortable with not having a buyout center on the roster.
I'm not even feeling going into the playoffs. I gotta watch it and be excited as a fan, or be whatever you are, whatever. I don't care. But I watch it, excited as a fan, looking for a good game, expected to win. Let's go. I can't go into it with my whole heart, with my whole.
Is he expecting Huck Porty back? Is the real question, because that's what it sounds like.
Ooh, thank you for that. Thank you for that.
That's what it sounds like, man.
But you know how I feel about Huck Porty. I like Huck Porty. I don't
love
Huck Porty, but I want to love Huck Porty. He can grow into it, but we thought Sims could grow into it.
You want Taj.
I swear to you, I would be happy with Taj. I swear to you, with at least Taj. With at least Taj, sure. I don't know why Dwight is not in the league. I understand why.
You do. You do.
I understand why. But I'm trying to look past it because I really want Dwight Howard on the Knicks. I'm trying to look past it, but a Dwight Howard on the Knicks? Just as a vet next to Mitchell Robinson, I just feel like that's valuable stuff right there. Like, Leon Rose, we need backup. We need backup support. Without that being done, it's like, okay. Dolan came out. God bless you, Dolan. Hey, you don't hear this often. Bless you, Dolan. Bless you, Dolan.
Hey, good interview.
Dolan's,
That was a good interview.
you heard the interview, right?
I sure did. It was a
Dolan
good
was like,
interview.
"Hey, yo, this is our team. These are the
Yo,
players
he knows
we
ball. He knows ball. I was so hyped when he said that. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Oh my god, I was so.
We
I
said
was
this.
like, yo,
This is what I said. This is what I said. People be listening to our fucking podcast, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Dolan,
We said this on
Dolan.
Saturday, and it comes out on
Dolan,
Wednesday.
if you're listening, dog, I can drum, dog. I will be your backup drummer with the band, dog. Yo, let's just chop it up.
We said this on Saturday. This is the archetype. Regardless of how you feel about the players, right? Regardless of how you feel, and I will continue, I will say this forever. Regardless of how you feel about the players that are in the spot, this is the archetype. You get you a point guard, franchise point guard. You got to have a leader at the head of the snake. You get you a big man, franchise big man that can score on 3 levels. Boom. That's 1, 2. Those are your two things. You don't get 2 wings. When 2 wings are an anomaly, that is some Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown shit. That shit happened by accident. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I will tell you that to this day, you don't win like that often, bro. You have to have a big man. And they really won because why? Porzingis is there. The threat of Porzingis. Like, those are the things that get you there.
Yeah.
So that's more of an anomaly than it is a fact. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. Usually that's how that you get you a star guard or star wing and a star big. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So you get that. Then you get wings that could defend because you know why people think people like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are the archetype. No, that's not the archetype. That's why you get wings to defend them. Boom. Usually that's why Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown consistently flamed out every single year because every single year they had a Jimmy Butler or somebody there, and then every single year they ran into somebody like fucking Nikola Jokic or fucking Anthony Davis. This is how this works. This is how the West builds their teams. I've seen this over and over and over and over again.
Basketball is not a little man sport.
It's not. You have to have a big man that can score. So then you have that. So you know you have your franchise point guard that could score at 3 levels. You have your franchise big that can score at 3 levels, and then you put players around them that can shoot and play defense at a high level.
Shoot, defense, pass, rebound.
Yes.
Bench minutes.
Yes. Even your bench, you have a defensive ace on your bench, and you have Josh Hart, who you brought here to be a bench, but he's your jack of all trades, master of everything type of player. Like,
look how Dolan set that convo up. He was like, "Listen, Leon is great at what he does.
Yeah,
Leon has his guys. Leon has the contracts lined up. I repeat that. He said Leon got the contracts lined up.
Because
he knows Mikal's next contract.
This is what I'm saying. Like, ultimately, I hear y'all, and I understand that y'all gonna be upset. But this is the team. And I don't think this is the bad. The problem with that is that I don't think that's a bad thing because we are in year 1, bro. Like, the Cavaliers are about to go on 2 separate 17-game win streaks in a season, bro. With the same niggas we beat in 5. Do you get what I'm saying here? With the same niggas. This is not different niggas that they playing with. It's the same 5 niggas.
Which is what hurts me about this whole situation. What hurts me is the thought that we may need another year. That hurts me having to go.
I told you
if I could get a backup center,
I told you
I could ignore that thought process and be like, we have enough for Cleveland.
Yes.
Because I already feel like history tells us we have the right parts for Cleveland.
But
it's
Cleveland
just like,
also
do we have the right gelling? Did we gel enough? Did we for it? And you can see with the non-Brunson games we played this week that the team is gelling and finding itself. Still rather late, but not truly late. It's just that you now got your center back in there. We played this season. We're 3rd in the East with no center all year. I don't care how y'all try to paint the picture. I don't care if you call Cat a center. I don't care how much you like Porty. I don't care about none of that.
I would say we're 3rd in the East.
I don't care what Sims did.
With no stable big man rotation all year. With an unserious big man rotation all year.
I'm not even giving it that much credit.
That's crazy.
I want it to be said this way. We're third in the East after having no center. And when I mean no center, I mean we didn't have Mitchell Robinson, who was a beast. We didn't have Isaiah Hartenstein, who was a beast. We had both of them last year. We were plentiful at center.
We were.
We went and grabbed who I will still consider a power forward playing center because of the height, not because of the tenacity. I don't feel like Cat has a center's tenacity. And that's fine because he's already great. I'm not interchanging you into something you're not. I'm going to use what you're best at. Cat is a scorer, and that's all he needs to be worried about. Thibs needs a big, and we ain't have any. We did not have, we just made it work. Precious Achua at best is a good backup power forward who we had to start. We had to use him as center. We had to do a whole bunch of stuff. Mitch has come back. You see what Precious minutes looking like. 8 minutes a game, 4 minutes a game, 5 minutes a game. He's not out there like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because he's good for the role, but he's like bench mob material. He's not what we talking about, like, get us over the hump. It's just like, just be the Band-Aid, slow the bleeding. Remember the stretch when Precious was doing too much? We needed him to do too much because we had no bigs in the Tom Thibodeau system. That's absurd.
Mm-hmm.
That's an absurd. And now we got Mitch back. We haven't even seen Mitch and Huck Porty yet. We haven't even got to Mitch and Huck Porty. Now we got Mitch, Huck Porty, Cat, Precious, PJ Tucker, like
small ball center. Small ball center.
Be power forward. I'm gonna count you as a big for now. Do what you gotta do. But we are not, those games we played against the Cavs and Celtics and OKC, we were shorthanded. We were shorthanded not by missing a player, but by missing a position. We have finally got our inklings of the position in play. Once again, plus minus killing it with Mitchell Robinson in limited minutes. 18 minutes played, plus 26 on the court.
Yep.
Lord. Dog. We getting there. One center and I can jump out the window, dog. You give me
That's
one
all you waiting
center,
for. That's all you waiting
you
for.
give me one buyout center.
Just one.
And I will give you a paycheck on the FanDuel. Like, book it.
Chip.
I'm about to buy this house with it. Book it.
All right. That's right.
We good.
I'm here
we
for
good.
it. We
and
good.
We
We good.
And we might get Brunson back in time for the Cavaliers Celtics games that we're playing.
I'm here for if I could get Jalen Brunson by game 77 back, I think I'm good. I think I feel comfortable.
No, I don't know what game 77 is or who that is we're playing that game 77. I can tell you right now, but I need Brunson back. Game 77, Phoenix. Phoenix, Boston, Detroit, Cleveland. Okay. You're right.
Come on, man.
You're right.
Come on, man.
You're right.
Man. I got you.
You're right. You're right. Who are we sacrificing? Okay. Shit, we got previews coming up for some of these games. Any notable matchups here that we need to care about that we playing for the rest of the season? Nope. Game 77. We'll lose one game with Cleveland, or we'll play one game without him against Cleveland.
Yep.
But then we got one Boston and one Cleveland left.
That's what I need.
I like it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
That gives us about.
I feel like it'll take.
That gives us about 12 games to get the non-Brunson minutes. You know, get some cohesion in. I need more cohesion.
I don't want to spend too much time without Brunson, because it's going to take time for Brunson himself to get acclimated to the way everybody else is playing, because we've seen that through the season as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to need that, but we also need to give him some evidence that we can do this. We can do this without you if you just
chill out or pass the ball.
Yeah.
We got you.
But that don't give you credit to call him a ball hog.
Nah.
Never that.
No, he's him.
Never that.
Listen, when you're him,
Always.
the best option. Listen, there's a difference between being a ball hog and being him. I'm gonna say it before we go to the previews because I see that conjunction, right? See, like people also say this about SGA, but I don't think that's the case. When you're tough, you know what I'm saying. When top two options is I score the ball or the open shot scores the ball, I'm actually good with both of those.
Yeah.
I'm actually good with both of those.
Yeah.
Because you've proven time and time again that me with the basketball in my hand is probably a very good option. We would like more balance of that. Like that's what we want. That's the goal is to get to the balance.
Make it harder on everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, they've scored. I can't leave this person open, so now I have to cook you. All right, let's get into it. It's time.
That's because we're about to get into previews.
Yes, it's time for the previews. Hey man.
Do we beat Golden State?
Knicks Warriors.
I don't want to dance around it. Do you think we beat Golden State tonight?
Yes.
I do too.
Listen.
You know why I think we win it? Because of Deuce McBride.
Yes, peak Thibs. I think peak
All
Thibs.
right, so we'll just okay, cool.
I think the peak Thibs lineup is exactly what we're looking for. Well, I will say this, right? And I put this out on the pod. I feel like it is not being said enough that Jalen Brunson was playing really good defense this year. And I feel like it was hidden behind the fact that there was moments where he played bad defense and that shit stood out. But he's been ultimately playing very good defense for his matchup. Like he's not playing.
I'm not even saying that Deuce is playing like unbelievable defense.
No,
I'm saying that Deuce is less him and therefore more team oriented. And they just flow.
Here's the
flow
lineup.
Right.
Here's the lineup. Starting five is the same starting five. Mikal on Esteban. Obviously, Mikal on Esteban, obviously, right? OG on Jimmy. Whoever they start at the two, whether it be Buddy Hill, whoever you want to start at the two, that's Deuce's assignment. That nigga's getting locked up. And Deuce and Draymond, I'm not necessarily worried about offensively unless he's passing. But
Draymond.
Oh no, Kuminga back too. I forgot about little Kuminga, my man, little Kuminga. You gotta watch him off the bench. But
that was mad extra love you gave him just now.
He's nice.
I know.
He's nice.
Great. We about to smoke their boots.
He's definitely someone to look out for. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent is probably they starting too, right? Like that's the nigga that cooked us for 9 points.
Yeah.
Or is he on the Lakers? I don't know. Where is Gabe Vincent? No, he's on the Lakers. Who starts for them? Let me stop being uninformative. Warriors starting five.
We got Steph, Brandon, Butler, Draymond Green, Quentin Post.
Oh, they got Podzminski. The other
I wasn't saying that name. But he's saying he's out. He's out.
So Buddy Hill gonna start?
Buddy Hill.
Yeah, it's clear for Buddy.
No, it's over for that. Kuminga, they got Kuminga deep in the lineup. All right, there we go. Second behind Draymond. Listen.
Yeah, we
Vincent not here.
I feel comfortable with this. I feel comfortable with this because, like I said, I am thoroughly convinced that this is a peak Thibs lineup. Like this is what Thibs dreamed about when he woke up, when he decided to become a basketball coach. Like the first day he decided to become a basketball coach, he dreamed of a 5 all defensive lineup, and I think we are going to see at least 20 minutes of an all defensive lineup that plays on a fast break, and I'm into that. Like I just want to keep telling you that I am into that possibility. Defensive fast breaks.
Deuce, Bridges, Josh,
Deuce,
OG,
Juice, Hart, Bridges, OG.
Yeah. No Mitch. Oh, are you talking about the 20 minutes? Oh no, we're gonna get a good 6 minutes to hang at least.
He's gonna wall out. Because that's what you need against the Warriors, though, right? Like I told y'all, I was so mad last week. 3 for 10 in the first half. Mikal had shut his ass down. His 3 for 10. Steph Curry was.
I was just about to ask you how many threes you got Steph for.
3 for 10 he was, bro.
Over under on Steph Curry threes.
4. I always go 4. 4. 4.
Yeah.
It's always 4. If it's not
I
4,
see. I
he had
see.
a bad
I see
night.
5. I
It's
see
the
5
line
because
is
a
always
hero
5.
ball. A 5 hero ball and a loss. Let's go to state.
I would
tonight.
like that. I would
Yeah.
like that. I would like OG to do a very good job once again on Jimmy Butler. I would enjoy that personally. I would like OG Untucked to come out because I feel like it's gonna be a personal game, obviously. Because of Draymond's comments and because of last week and shit.
I was about to say I need a cat game.
Yeah, I need a
so
cat 40
bad.
burger. I'm not even gonna bullshit y'all.
I need
a
a
cat 40
game
burger
so bad.
I need him flexing on niggas. I need him looking at niggas. I need him. I
All
need that.
the
Like,
energy you got for Embiid sounded good when Embiid could have potentially been somebody we had to be concerned about, but he's not anymore. We need you to transfer that energy to, do that Michael Jordan shit where you just get yourself angry and give it to everyone.
yeah,
Everybody could get some.
yeah.
Look at Draymond who was talking about you, and I need Cat to go to work.
It would be nice.
It
would be nice. I can't lie.
I need to see that you could. I need to see that you could do that because I still hold on to the fact that we lost that last Boston Celtics game because Cat didn't realize we in dog fights now. There's some people you got to look at with that same energy you got for Embiid. You got to look at them with that and just go in there with it. And he didn't do that in the first quarter.
It's tough. No, for real though, like he don't fuck with Embiid. So like, I guess right. it's like you gotta really not.
Energy.
He just don't. So like, yo, he enjoys it. So yes, I agree. It needs to be like
off the court.
Like it needs to be like, yo, I don't fuck with you for real. Like I don't think that we mans. So I'm just gonna try to shit on you. Like, and I would prefer that. Like that's what I would prefer in my big man. And it will it take time? I would hope not enough, not a lot.
How many years he been in this league? No, it should take no time. It should take he needs to know this is dog fight time. Like, be the man that had us like, oh my God, he's the greatest. I miss the feeling of early Cat in New York.
Yeah.
Pause.
November Cat was crazy. Bodega. I'm looking for Bodega. I ain't seen him in a minute.
Forget Bodega, man. I still ain't see the Cat that I'm looking for. And you know the one I'm looking for. And I haven't seen him yet. So I can't call him out yet. I'm waiting on him. Hopefully he shows up.
All right. So we both got this as a win?
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
Which is great to have that much confidence when you're missing Jalen Brunson and you're about to go against Steph Curry and be like, yeah, we're absolutely going to win.
Indeed. All right, let's move on to game number 2. Knicks play the Heat Monday. Are we on the road? I think we back at home, right?
Tonight we're at Golden State, and tomorrow and then Monday we're at home.
Yeah, so we go. Oh yeah, this is the end of the 5-game road trip.
Thank God. I'm tired of the West Coast.
Oh my God, these games have been terrible. 10. We went 10 p.m. plus for 5 straight games. It was insane. Terrible on my sleeping
schedule. My
terrible
money
on my
right.
sleeping schedule.
Yeah. I'm over this shit.
So, round 3, Cat versus Bam. Cat got round 1. Bam got round 2, but we won. No, this is round 4. I'm bugging. Cat has won 2 of these already. And Bam has won 1 in terms of cooking, but we have won 3.
Right.
So to wrap up the fucking series, Knicks versus Heat, how you feeling?
That's a serious question. Everything I just ranted about Cat needing to be
this a potential first round series. I have to ask you these questions.
This is a potential what?
Potential first
round.
Come
on, man. I'm not looking. Honestly, in my head, I just have the first round being us versus the Pistons. I'm just trying to gear myself up for that shit. I'm just trying to get my mind
gearing yourself up for Knicks Pistons first round.
I don't love the match. I don't
love the matchup either. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, I don't love it. And it's like the energy that I had for Orlando, it's kind of transferred over to
Orlando is 30 and 36. They are not doing well. Oh, I lied to you. They are not. The Heat are not a potential first round matchup at all.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the
Heat. They have lost 6 in a row. I would love to be their seventh.
That's what That's what I wish. We need to smoke them. Cat needs to have a good week. And the way
You
to
need a
have a
good
good week for Cat would be putting on Draymond and putting on
Bam.
Bam. Dog, what would dog?
That would be a
That's it.
great week. I agree.
That's it.
I agree. I think that would be a phenomenal week for him. TBH.
That's
That would be a
those type
that
of
would be a phenomenal week.
matchups is the type of matches that would give you the tenacity I said that he needs to get us over the hump to help us where we lack at center.
Yeah.
Just our man shit. We just
I agree.
Man, let me
I agree. I think this is where the schedule. I would say this. We've been playing a lot of high leverage games for the past 3 weeks. The schedule's kind of easing up on here a little bit. I'm a little grateful. Just a smidge.
Yes,
Just a smidge.
yes. We're going to have to look back and see how we survive the January, February, March. Let's call it end of winter,
We did well.
early spring.
Contrary to popular belief, we did well. We did do as well as October to December. But we did well. We've only lost 23 games. How bad could we have done?
How bad could we have been? Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact.
How bad could we have really been, right?
Yeah, no, come on. Hurry up and say it. We smoke Miami. Tell us why you think we smoke Miami. 2-0,
I think
right?
we smoke it. I think we smoke Miami because I'm still not a believer in Tyler Hero.
Facts.
I believe that. So I believe that we win all games this week. I'm just gonna be clear about that. But
I was going to save us time. Me too.
Yeah, I believe that. But I mainly believe that because I believe we're in our peak Thibs era, and I believe that started on Monday. Like, I don't think that like the Clippers game gave us enough time to really even like encapsulate what peak Thibs really is. I do think that the 2 days off between the Clippers and the Kings game allowed Thibs to like be like, all right, let's reformulate a couple things here.
Agreed.
And I think that Monday started peak Thibs era. It will end the day that Jalen Brunson comes back into the lineup. But I do believe that this is good information. So, like, I'm very like I'm so intrigued.
Are you calling on a 6-game win streak?
Hey, dog. I don't want to say it, but the drop for 8 is back on. The drop at 8 is back on.
40 burgers out there. This is the time for Mikal to come alive.
Hey, I almost texted you on fucking Wednesday and was like, oh, it's coming. Oh man, yo, when he had like 23 and he was hitting the middies in the fourth, I was like, uh-oh. And then they went away from him. I was like, oh, they hating on me. They hating on my second 30 burger. They hating on my second 40 burger. I hated it.
Yep.
I hated it.
That midi, man.
It's automatic, bro. Mikal, it's automatic. Midi, take it every time. Every time. I need you to get to 15 shots. It's a better shot than most shots. I won't lie to you. It's a better shot than the Josh Hart 3. It's a better.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's a better shot than the
Josh Hart 3. It's a better shot than the OG 3. It's a better shot than the Cat 3. Yo, him. Oh, yeah. He just pulls up anywhere and just kills it in the mid. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Yeah. Mikal Bridges. He's that guy right now. It's good to see him look like a franchise player. That Portland game, man, so necessary. And it was a real buzzer beater. Not the stupid ones that they try to hype up when the game is tied and the person throws up the Hail Mary and hits it and they win. Because if they lose, if he doesn't hit it, they just going in overtime. No, this is win or lose shot. We were down. Win or lose, and he won. That's a real buzzer beater.
Yeah.
That's a real science. Yeah. Bridges is going to carry this shit. Over Hero, he going to lock that ass up. Pause.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next game. All right. So does this game mean anything to you? This is Knicks versus Spurs. De'Aaron Fox is out for the season.
Fox is out.
Victor Wembanyama has ducked the rematch. Nah, he ain't ducking it. Well wishes to Big Vic, but you know the blood clots is no joke.
Right.
No joke.
This game means something to me. Sure does. Why does it? Because it's one of those games where we can easily lose, just by playing down to our level of competition. Remember, we used to be infamous for that.
Yep.
We used to
Oh
be
yeah, it's trap.
infamous for that.
There's a screen trap game. They got Stephon. They still got Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Chris Paul's still playing, man. You know
I
he's
know Chris Paul not trying to lose, but I feel like towards the end of the season, the Spurs are gonna be playing with their depth. The Knicks need to work out their kinks. This should be another game where Thibs manages the minutes well of everybody on the court because even in that, take away the overtime minutes of the last game, nobody plays more than like 36, 37 minutes in that game. Thibs has been managing the minutes ever since you said it, all-star voting. Ever since then, he let everybody get their minutes in so they could get their accolades, and then afterwards, all right, now let's get down to business.
Yes. Now we need to be more strategic.
Yeah, so I feel like hopefully this is a low minute game. Nobody really gets above like 35, 36 minutes. Hopefully we see a lot of the bench in this one. Hopefully we get to see more Mitch just taking advantage of the fact that there's no Victor out there, so he can really just get right together, get right on the court.
Yep.
There's no reason why we should be saying we lose this game, but
hey, it's March, man.
This is a campaign Landry Shamet game. Yeah. I need to see what they do with this. It's all about them. Hopefully we get some Kolek minutes.
Yes, indeed. All right, and finally we wrap up the week with Knicks Hornets.
Your boy LaMelo
ball.
Your boy
LaMelo ball. LaMelo ball. Hey, this is Ham's League Pass teams, man. League Pass Team East, because League Pass Team West is the Portland Trailblazers. I told you the brothers was good, though. Did not? I told you about the Portland Trailblazers.
Did.
But the Charlotte Hornets are not good. We should. No. I feel like we played them 9 times this year as well. Don't you feel like we played the Hornets about 40 times this year?
I feel like I talked about LaMelo more than I ever wanted to. I love their record, by the way. I just scrolled over to see what it looked like. I love how abysmal it is. 17-49.
Yeah,
God, I hate that the Magic are still in the. All right, whatever. Let's keep going.
Brandon Miller is gone for the season. They're just an unserious team. They just don't. They have no direction. So I thoroughly expect us to.
Never thought that they were.
Yeah, never thought they were serious. I mean, I watch enough of them to know that they're not serious.
Yeah, never thought that they were a serious team. This is not a thing.
Yes, indeed. So I got us winning this game. I'm assuming that's why I said I got a 4-0 week, 6-game win streak, drive to 8. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling confident, not irrationally confident, but cautiously optimistic.
Right.
And yeah. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we're gonna smoke them. I'm honestly, I scrolled over to see what the Magic been doing lately, see if I have reason to be concerned as well before. But they haven't beaten anybody good in a while except the Bucks. Yeah, they beat the Bucks the other day, but beyond that, they just beating scrubs and losing to good teams.
No, the Magic have crumbled legitimately. It's nasty. It's actually very nasty. I don't understand how they're losing, but I thought it was on like a 6-game losing streak, but now they 8th. I think the Hawks are leading their division. The Hawks are leading the division at 32-35 in the play-in spot, the first play-in spot. And then it's the Magic, the Heat, and then who else is in the Hornets and the Wizards. Damn, that's crazy. So they fighting out a minute. They having a strong middle-off.
Strong middle-off.
With 15 games left. Hopefully one of them finishes above 500. But it don't look like nobody's catching the Pistons. Pistons is either the Pistons, the Pacers, or the Bucks that are going to be.
Well, you know why I mentioned that, right? We had a tough season against the Magic this year.
We did. We beat most of them though. We won most of the matchup. Yeah, we won most of them. I think they only beat us once.
I don't know why that one hurt so much.
But no, you were concerned because we had never seen them at full strength. Every time we played them, we had seen them.
Ben Shadow. That's right.
They lost. I think they lost. Suggs for the year. Yeah, they bagged up. They might have to come back next year and double back on that.
All right, that's fine. That's peace. We'll be even better. We'll get a center by then.
Yeah,
we have to get a center by then. All right,
cool. So it's time for Knicks for clicks. LOL Knicks.
Yeah.
The segment where Knicks fans and Knicks haters say just the darndest things. And man, we got a couple doozies for y'all this week. I'll start off with mine because I feel like yours is more hilarious. So,
All right.
so referencing tonight's game, and referencing the New York Post, this one comes from Stephen Bondi.
This guy.
Call Anthony Towns' response to Draymond Green. I choose to approach that with love and not hate. That's all I really care about. Obviously, Knicks fans and New Yorkers alive took offense to this because we're born and it's in March. This comes from Knicks Central. You can't approach that with love. You got to say something better than that. Say something like, I'm focused on the Knicks, not the Warriors, or he can say what he wants. It means nothing to me. I'm worried about the Knicks. This response make Towns look bad.
Oh yeah, have fun with this.
Hey, dog, I don't even know what to say to this, man. All I'm gonna say is this, man. It's March. This is a nothing burger. If Cat don't want to talk, if Cat want to respond, here's the thing. If Cat want to respond, right, by absolutely cooking this motherfucker tonight, I would deem that as a response that I would like. You know, like I would deem that like what difference? What difference would it make if he was like, "Yo, fuck Draymond"? Like, is that what you want in the middle of a fucking playoff run? Like, as we get ready for the postseason. Again, going back to my original point about how Knicks fans are not handling the expectations of being a contender well. This is underdog 6 seed fighting play-in energy. Like, dog, I have been putting Jimmy Butler since I left Minnesota, dog. What are you telling me? I don't even give a damn what you're talking about, bro. This has nothing to do with me. And if I want to respond in a way that coincides with me absolutely cooking you for 48 minutes tonight at 8:30 p.m. on national television, I will be content with that. So I thought this was a nothing sandwich, and I was like, bro, why are we looking for these things, bro? Like, these are things that are not necessary at all.
What do you think Draymond's stat line going to be tonight?
8, 8, and 8.
Oh, you giving him way more credit than I am. You giving him way more credit than I am. I hear you. I disagree, but I hear you.
Am I?
Yeah.
I might be.
I
might be.
A 5, 7, and 6 game. Oh, please. Draymond ain't been the Draymond that we learned to love in a long time.
This is true.
He has not been.
He's a wily veteran now. Wily veteran.
Honestly, to even be talking Cat versus Draymond don't even sound right unless we talking about a lot of yesteryear.
Yeah.
We can't act like they're on the same level today. Like, is this what Draymond needs to get himself up for the occasion? Just like Jordan used to make himself mad, does he need to go make somebody else mad so they come to him mad so he can get mad so he can? Is this what this is? Because outside of it, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
These are just questions I had.
And tough.
Just looking for answers from the people. That's all.
And now for you, here we go. I'll let you
read it mine again. Oh yeah, we touched on this earlier, but there's one thing missing from what we touched on earlier. This man had a week, didn't he? Stephen A. Smith. Mikal Bridges revealed he had a private meeting with Tom Thibodeau about the starters playing too many minutes and bench playing too little. He's speaking for the Knicks, and Tim says it didn't happen. That's a bad sign. All right, we can move out the screen. I need to see me talking to Stephen A. Because it's easy It's easy to it's almost low hanging fruit dragging Stephen A.
It is.
On the flip side, there's a lot of moving parts to this. One, I believe in agents. I believe Stefan Bondi's report is the work of an agent. You feel me? A plant, if you will, but not really a plant, an agent with a secret agenda. Agent, agenda. There's a lot of those letters in there together. Like this, and Stephen A knows how to get the bag. Stephen A. Smith just signed a wonderful contract.
Sure did.
As much as I don't look to him to be a source, I look at him as a brother who showed people how to be an agent and to get your way to the bag. Sometimes you got to sell something you don't really fuck with. I am apparently been told from everyone around me, I'm a natural born salesperson. I'm a great salesperson. I've won awards for sales. I got TV's rewards for sales. I got. So yes,
you get it. You get it.
Sell water to a whale, sure. But see, my conscience, my manhood, I can't really back some shit that I don't support. It don't feel right. Now I haven't seen those type of checks. Producers out there, if you could show me one of those type of checks with my name on it, then I can sell to you right now why the Brooklyn Nets will win the chip next year. Hey, we can do. I'll say whatever it is I need to say to drive up ratings and to get it done. But let's. If I want to be the person that you come to and ask a question because you think you can get a legitimate answer. So when posed this same scenario where the tabloid post says that Mikal Bridges, Iron Man of Iron Man in the NBA, says he's tired of playing so much basketball when he could have took literally whole seasons off from the Nets. He could have just sat out the season and it wouldn't have changed anything for him, period.
Seriously.
Literally, to play 82 games on a franchise that had no chance of making the playoffs, you still played game 81 and 82? Why? Why? If you're built that way. He's not built that way. This is me giving you an answer because I'm trying to give you an answer.
I get you.
He's not built that way. It's not real. So this can't be a bad sign because history tells us it's not real. Use me as the source. I'll be your source for reasonable, factual, logical information. Stephen A. Smith is out here showing you how to sell the product, get to the bag, stir up some hype. I don't want to drag him too much because he's been getting dragged for like 2 weeks now. Yeah. He came to the Knicks game. LeBron was like, hey, bro, Stephen A. tried to turn it into something else. And then who? I don't like this guy either, but I'll deal with it. Richard Jefferson and LeBron chatting it up. We get some leaks about what they were saying. You're like, oh yeah. You know what? There's not even an argument to this conversation. Yeah, you don't do what you did. Nope. You don't do what you did.
Nope.
And you'll do it still. And see, you know you don't. See, that's the thing with Stephen A. I see, I can't hate him for it because that's his role. That's his job to do that. It's to frustrate me. It's to turn up the views and to get people into it and care about shit that's not even something we should be discussing.
He's good at his job, bro.
He's good at his job.
Good at his job.
But understand what his job is. It's just to drive up ratings and to sell that he is the source of sources. But he's not the source of sources. We know this. Knicks fans know where Stephen A. truly lies. 82 gamers know Stephen A. Smith had been an 82 gamer in a long time. And I'm not saying if that is right or wrong. I'm not saying all of y'all out there need to be 82 game watchers to be a Knicks fan. I think all that's ridiculous. If you don't feel like seeing the Charlotte Hornets next week, I'm not telling you to watch. What I am saying is that he presents himself as such. He got a million different quips and catchphrases to catch you if you start dragging him, and that because he knows that works because it works nowadays.
And
he's
it's always
great
worked.
with the rage bait. He's great with the rage bait.
It's
he's
always
like
worked
at
for him.
the perfect acceptable level. He's the master of the rage bait level. Kanye too high with the rage bait.
Yeah.
Yay too high with the rage bait. Stephen A. Smith is at the sweet spot. Hey, I tip my hat off to you as a black man making it in America. I do. I do. But when you speak, I know not to listen. Not when it comes to the Knicks. Not when it comes to the Knicks. I'll value your opinion when you're talking. I value his opinion when he's talking about championship teams, when he's talking about Nuggets versus Celtics, OKC's chances, LeBron's legacy or whatever. I trust him in the big highlight things, whatever. Yeah, I value your opinion like I value any black man's opinion in a barbershop. But the source,
no, you can't.
The person that when he speaks, you must give it. He's turned into Berman of the Post. He's Berman of the Post. When Stephen A. speaks Knicks, Berman of the Post. It's amazing that he went so hard off of a New York Post. See, that tells you something, don't it? He's a New Yorker. He knows this shit. He from Queens. He knows what the Post is. He knows it's jokey. He took it with all the seriousness there is and brought it to you in the negative light that he always does to disparage and drag the New York Knicks. And then claims he's a fan. The boy's good. He's good.
Good at the sport. Good at the sport.
He's good. I'm not sure what I dragged, may drag, not dragged, or whatever, but that's just reality in case y'all needed to see it a little clearer.
All right.
Cheers to the bag, though.
Yes, indeed. All right, that's it for this episode of Knicks in 6. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Shouts to Stephen A. for getting that bag, man. Hey.
Get that bag, bro. Understand, this is a love-hate relationship. I'm gonna meet you one day. I'm like, hey, yo, bro. I'm a fan of your bank account. I'm a fan of your wallet, bro. You got it. You got
the
it.
Static of it, even.
Oh,
yes, indeed.
Icon.
Like I said, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you follow us everywhere at Knicks in number 6 IX Pod. You can follow the network everywhere at Smooth Family ENT. You can follow me everywhere at Frost Mind Guru, and Sean will find you. Thank you for tuning in.
Hopefully on the Stephen A. Smith show.
with him and his nephew.
Yo, him, his nephew, and all the quips and catchphrases he got. Yo, bro, understand I'm game. Understand I'm game for this one.
Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. We will see you next week. Peace.